All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Sunday afternoon. Matinee edition of KFTV Postgame Live. Happy Easter to everybody. Knicks taking on the Pacers at home in the final home game of the regular season. Once again, no Julius, no Jalen. Couple Knicks getting some rest. So for the first time in a long time, the Knicks would start all 5 of their starters as homegrown draft picks. Emmanuel Quickley, Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin, R.J. Barrett, and Mitchell Robinson, man. And this one was an offensive game. Not much defense to be played in this game. But the Knicks did have a 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And a 15-5 Pacer run would turn the tides. And although the Knicks tried their best to get back into this one, had their chances, the Pacers beat the Knicks on Fan Appreciation Night, 141-136. The regular season has concluded, and the Knicks head into the postseason with bigger fish to fry. Wrapping up this regular season, man, 47-35 on the campaign. TP the franchise here. Salute to Knicks Nation. Salute to the family out there. Hope everybody's is doing well. Easter Sunday, beautiful day here in New York. I hope it is the same wherever you guys are at. Season finale, baby. Knicks lose 141-136. And you know what? I'm all right because we got bigger fish to fry, man. I'm in a great mood because I'm excited about what is to come for this Knicks team. Doesn't mean I'm jumping out the window. Hey, it just might be. On a solo dolo show, no Alex, no JD. Yeah, I'm here, folks. I'm here. I'm ready for the postseason. We got a big week ahead in terms of KnicksFanTV with content, guests, the whole 9 yards. We're planning for shows and live shows. This is a big week ahead for the Knicks, man, as they look forward to playing these Cleveland Cavaliers. And despite the fact that you didn't have Jalen, you didn't have Julius, obviously they're resting. Randall was at the game, walking boot removed, so seems to be some progress there. We'll wait and see what the prognosis is as we dip into the week. However, even in this meaningless game, you want to continue to see positive signs. And positive sign number 1 for me has to start with the play of one Obi Toppin. Obi, in Julius's absence today, with another solid offensive outing. 34 points for Obi. 37 minutes. He's got his time. He's getting his minutes. 13-23 from the field. 5-10 from downtown. 7 boards, 5 dimes, 2 steals. Got it done across the stat sheet tonight. What a game. Great game by him, man. Absolutely all over this court and making his presence felt. Loved his game today. Secondly, I got to look at my guy Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen. Grimes Hive, stand up, because Quentin Grimes is again shooting the ball efficiently. 5 of 10 from downtown again for Quentin Grimes. 8 of 13 from the field. 22 points for Grimes. It's for this reason, with Obi and Grimes playing the way that they're playing, I want the playoffs to start tomorrow. We can't give these guys any rest, Thibs. Thibs, send these guys home with a basketball and let them know. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, shoot. Wherever it is, keep shooting. I don't want these guys cooled off headed into Cleveland almost a week from today. Because they're shooting the ball lights out. Especially Grimes. He's damn near 50% from 3 in his last 9 games. And then to see Obi doing it, it's very important. It is going to be critical for these guys to be outlets for our guards. For Brunson, for Quick, for RJ, for Hart. Outlet. These guys have to be those outlets, man. And they've got to knock down those threes. Because with the Twin Towers in the middle, with Mobley and Allen, the Cavaliers are going to take away the paint from the Knicks. They're going to try to keep Brunson out of the paint. That's got to be first and foremost. And then secondarily, they're going to try to keep Julius out of there and RJ. You know, those are the strengths of the big three, getting into the paint and wreaking havoc. So they are going to need to shoot the three, because one thing that Cleveland will do, because they are so aggressive in taking away paint points, they're number one in paint defense, but they're also number one in opposing three-point attempts. So they're going to give up a lot of attempts. They're going to give you those opportunities. So it is imperative to knock those down. That's why I'm looking at Grimes. I'm looking at Obi. And I hope that they continue to do that, because those are your more efficient three-point shooters. Obviously, RJ is going to have to do the same, but you just don't know shooting-wise what you're going to get from RJ from game to game. That's why Grimes and Obi, it's very important, because they've shown this year that they are efficient three-point shooters. Quickly as well. Gonna have to knock down those threes, because we don't know what type of rhythm Julius is gonna get into, and we don't know RJ. So your three-point shooters, you're gonna have to rely on Brunson, Quickly, Grimes, Obi, because the opportunities are gonna be there. The opportunity is definitely going to be there, especially when they try to get the ball out of Brunson's hands. There's going to be a guy open. There's going to be a guy open out there on the perimeter. Keep that ball moving and find Grimes, especially in that starting five. Find Grimes, man. Definitely good to see him shooting the ball well. He did pull up a little bit lame in the first quarter with a little back tightness, but he did come back into the game and finish. So definitely happy about that. Definitely happy about that. So, competitive game, not much defense to be played. And what do you guys think about that? Are you concerned about that heading into this series against Cleveland? Is it it's hard for me to really gauge this defense this week, because I don't know. Like, are they giving it 110% on defense? Are they really attacking the three-point line, closing out on the three-point line? Are they really, at the point of attack, putting a lot of effort in? I'm just not sure. But you're going to have to against Cleveland. Bottom line. Garland, Mitchell, Rubio, whoever you want to talk about as their ball handlers. We've got to tighten up defensively, man. We have to tighten up on them defensively. Now, you're looking for places to hide Brunson, to hide RJ. On that side of things, maybe it's Okoro. But that's you still got Garland, you got Donovan Mitchell, two all-star playmakers, two all-star guards that you've got to keep out of the paint, because if they get in there, it is havoc. So we got to tighten that up. At the point of attack, pick and roll defense has to be highly coordinated. They got to be communicating. Got to move those feet. Stay with those guards. And then the last line of defense is the block nest monster, Mitchell Robinson. We've got to keep these guys out of the paint. So, certainly want to see it tighten up here. Indiana certainly had their way. And you hope it's just a matter of the Knicks coasting on the defensive end rather than a sign of things to come. You know, they did give up. Mathurin had a good game, good bounce back game. 26 points, 6 dimes for Mathurin, 6 of 13 shooting. 12 got to the free throw line 13 times. Nebhard. Another scrappy play. I like his game. 19 points for Nebhard, 9 assists, 3 steals, 7 of 13 from the field. Neesmith was getting in there. So you want to keep these guys out of the paint now. We got to get these guys out of the paint. Knicks gave up 44 in the paint, but they scored 74 in the paint. So that should tell you what type of defense the Pacers were playing tonight. Because the Knicks got 74 points in the paint tonight. So, there that is. But salute to everybody in the chat, man. How you guys feeling? Call us up, 657-383-1509. Let me know your thoughts on today's game. And we got a lot to talk about with this series. As I said, a lot of guests coming up this week. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, because the number one show for the fans by the fans is going to have you covered. Do not worry. But call us up, man, 657-383-1509. 1509, or you could hit us up on the Knicks Fan TV Discord. And let me know, what do you guys think about the season overall, man? Knicks finished this season 47-35. I have to feel like I speak for everyone when they say they surpassed expectations. I don't know if some of you at home had this type of expectations for this team coming into the season. I kept my pick a little bit more conservative. I went to 41 wins after 37 last year. I thought that was accurate, even with the Brunson acquisition. I thought he was definitely going to help us, but he's transformed this team. Jalen Brunson has transformed this Knicks team in so many ways. And that is my pick for the NBA's Most Improved Player award. Because impact has to be considered. When you think about 47 wins this season, it starts, and in a lot of games it ended, in the hands of number 11 to get us victories. Jalen Brunson was outstanding this year. And you hope he gets as much rest as he needs before he heads for a matchup with the Spider to shoot the fair one. But I'll tell you one thing, going into this playoffs this year, you're going in confidently because number 11 is going to be ready. Now, he's going to have a tall order because we'll see about the health of Isaac Okoro. As the Cavs' best defender, the best perimeter defender. He's going to be a pain for Brunson. Cavs are going to send a lot of help to take the ball out of his hands. And so the adjustment of the supporting cast will be imperative because we don't know about the health of Julius. And so that's why, from RJ to Grimes, Quick, Hart, they've got to step up because a lot of the times the Cavs, that is where they're going to try to, that is the key strength that they're going to try to take away. Take the ball out of Brunson's hands early and don't let him kill you. Well, Brunson's had a great year, man, and was a catalyst for this next season. I give credit to Julius Randle for having a bounce-back season, but it's the Brunson acquisition, the Brunson effect that had cascading impacts on this organization, including allowing Julius Randle to just focus on his game and not have to take on too much responsibility on this team. And that, to me, is why and how Julius was able to get back to being an all-star this year. The Brunson effect. But Julius had a great year this year. All-star year, 57-point game. A number of highlight moments for Julius this year. Great bounce back. Well-deserved. Now you hope he comes back into the playoffs because this is money time. And we'll see which Julius Randle shows up. We'll see which one shows up. But Jalen, Julius, outstanding. The two stars of this team leading the way. And leading this franchise's turnaround from a down year last year. At this game today was the entire Knicks front office. Leon, Worldwide West, Scott Perry, H2O, Allen Houston, Brock Aller, the entire squad was at the game. And we gotta give them credit for this season in putting this team together and bouncing back from a lackluster offseason last year. The Brunson acquisition was their home run, the best one, the best move that they've made in the 3 years. That was their home run. The Hart acquisition has solidified, has stamped this Knicks bench, to me, as the best in the league. And one of the reasons why I give this team the edge over Cleveland in this series. The Hart acquisition. How about Hartenstein? Isaiah Hartenstein's acquisition. Now, he started off slow, didn't get out the gates fast, but give Hartenstein credit for buying into Thibs' philosophy, his system. He became a defensive-oriented, rebounding big. There were many moments, look at that recent West Coast trip, where Hartenstein had to go up against AD, Sabonis, Nurkic, all these guys. and played valiantly, especially on the defensive end. But then the offense started coming around. This passing ability, incredible. And so those two guys, Hart and Hartenstein, kind of providing the backbone of this bench, in which Quickly and Obi spearhead offensively. Hartenstein and Hart, they're doing the dirty work. They're playmaking. They're getting on the boards. They play smart. Especially Hartenstein. His discipline has improved this year. He was a guy coming into this year that was always fouling, and so he could never stay on the court because he wasn't as disciplined. His discipline also improved this year. Don't sleep on that aspect, because back with the Clippers, he couldn't stay in games. So going back to that front office, the offseason acquisitions, the trade deadline acquisitions, getting a Thibs guy in and Josh Hart, who's going to have a huge role for this team in the playoffs. Because you're not only having to put Grimes on a Spider Mitchell, but now with Hart giving you depth, Spider's not going to have a minute off. He will not have a minute to breathe. The Knicks are going to make him earn every point between Grimes, Hart, Quickly. Spider is going to have his work cut out for him. Make no mistake. If they get past the Knicks, he will have earned it because these guys are going to make him earn it. So Hart's ability to guard multiple positions, pass the ball, get the ball out in front, push the pace, which helps guys like Obi and Quickly, and even RJ when he's out there running with that unit. Big pickup. Big pickup. A chemistry move. And a team that is and a move that has lifted the team overall. So give credit to the front office there. And then when you look in this game and you see your starting five of IQ, Grimes, RJ, Mitch, Obi, this is your homegrown talent. Your homegrown talent. And specifically, RJ and Mitch weren't drafted by this Rose regime, although Perry was there. Perry's been here for that. Quickly, Obi, Grimes. Goes back to their draft. And Walt Perrin. And even though the Obi thing was blocked by Julius, they still have shown the ability to pick up quality, talented players in the draft. Like I said, the Obi Julius thing, that's not necessarily an indictment. It's not an indictment on their talent evaluation. It's more just organizational philosophy and the opportunity cost of Julius Randle having outstanding years. So now you look at it, this front office has bounced back big time, and they deserve credit for the turnaround. I got to give Thibs his credit for the turnaround. Making, first and foremost, go all the way back to the beginning of the season. Grimes was the guy that they wanted to start from the jump. He just couldn't get healthy. Grimes was the guy. It wasn't Fournier. They didn't want Fournier. So Thibs didn't want Fournier started. He wanted Grimes. But the injury prevented him from doing so. But you look at the fact that Fournier didn't get much playing time this year. D. Rose, for you Rose Hive members, did not get playing time this year. They were DMPs every single night for the most part. He went young. Grimes, McBride, Quick. Hey, even Cam got some shine for a little bit. And then December 4th, he makes the rotation change. The Knicks become a totally different team. Number 3 offense in the East. And here you go, 47 wins. Look at Quickly's development in year 3 as a front runner or a favor, or one of the favorites to win the NBA Sixth Man of the Year. That's your homegrown talent. That's player development. So there are a lot of positives from this 47-win season that you have to be happy about as a Knicks fan. And it gives you confidence in this series against the Cavs. It won't be easy. But it's a series, you look at it from top to bottom. You hope Julius comes back healthy. But I'm giving the Knicks, you got to give the Knicks a good chance to win this one. And they're trending in the right direction. On top of the fact that they still have draft capital. We'll see what happens with the Dallas Mavericks saga. We'll stay tuned for that. But they still have draft capital and flexibility to build and continue to build pushing forward. It's a good job by the organization. It's a good job by the organization. And if you're not trying to give Thibs any credit for this season, you're just blind. Because he deserves a lot of credit for this season. And that's coming from me. Seku on the Discord. Seku, channel member. Peace. What's good, bro?
Peace, my brother. Seku calling in from Hollis, man. I just want to say the Knicks, I'm going to go ahead and give them a solid A for the season. I think they did the best they could with what they overachieved the season.
Okay.
They were consistent throughout. Josh Hart came and made a wonderful addition to the squad. And I'm thinking we smoking the Cavs next week. And we smoking the Cavs next week. I'm going on record, Knicks in 6. Let's get that going. Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6.
Yeah. I don't got all right. So Donovan Mitchell is probably the best player in the series. I'll give y'all that.
Okay.
The next 2-3 players, I'm giving that to Julius and Brunson. They got Garland, but after Garland, I'm saying the next 3 or 4 players, we got the advantage. Our bench is going to smoke them.
Yeah.
Our bench is going to smoke their boots. Everyone's talking about Randall, if he's going. I seen Randall on the side today watching the game. He looking clean, cool as a pickle, got on the all-white. Almonds is blinging. He's smiling. He looked to be in good spirits to me. I think this is just giving Julius his well-needed rest. I think that sprained ankle, small potatoes, man. Everybody who play ball know you sprain an ankle. Some of these people coming in the same game.
Yeah, right.
Julius, this is all smoke and mirrors. Julius is fine. He's just resting up. He's coming in, and I think he's going to redeem himself from that playoff series he had against Atlanta. And the Cavs are in trouble. Knicks in 6.
Let's go.
Remember I said it.
Seku, peace.
Peace.
Seku says Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6. How you guys feel about that prediction, man? And text my guy Dexter Henry from SNY. I'm supposed to do an SNY interview at 5. We're going to have to push that. Okay. Knicks in 6. Shout out to Seku, man. Only thing I'll disagree with him on is that I don't think the team overachieved this year. I thought they did 2 years ago. This team has more talent. Brunson's addition was immense. Quickly emerging in year 3 was huge. You add a guy like a Josh Hart, who's not like the most offensively gifted player, but the intangibles that he brings to the game, he's a winning player. That adds to your win total. The fact that you played your defensive-minded players, your Grimes, your McBrides. This is a better team. I think this is a more talented team. And so I think the 5th seed is more fitting because of the guys that they had on this team and the way they were able to come together. Now, a big part of them making a 5th seed to me was the demise and the dismantling of the Nets. Because to me, if the Nets keep that team together with KD, Kyrie, I don't think the Knicks can get up there. They probably would have been a 6th seed. Yeah, I think the Nets would have gotten up there. I think they would have been at least 4. Then you figure Cleveland 5, Knicks 6-ish. So I thought that was a big part of it. But nevertheless, the point I'm trying to make is that this is a more talented team than 2 years ago. I don't necessarily think it's overachieve. I think this is where they were. When we did our season preview, I thought a lot of us thought 6-7 was realistic. And like I said, if this Nets team stays together, I think that's still realistic. So I think they were right there. I think they were right there. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Knicks lose 141 and 136 on the season finale, but we're taking your calls, man. What do you guys think about? If you want to talk about the series, we're going to get into the series obviously at length this week, but more so reflecting on this Knicks regular season. What'd you think about it? What were some of your favorite games, your key moments? How do you reflect on this Knicks season? Shout out MC Knicks 7, $20 super chat. MC Knicks, appreciate you, man. Says KnicksFanTV is a great stream. I agree with him. Salute. Big congratulations to the New York Knicks 2022-2023. So many positives this season. No question. No question about it, MC Knicks. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your support. Definitely appreciate it. Taking a look at the Mavs tank. The Mavs are losing to the Spurs by 11 right now, 9 minutes to go in the third. And wouldn't you know it, the NBA is investigating the Dallas Mavs for a blatant tank job that they put on display on Friday night. Embarrassing, said most of the prognosticators. Embarrassing. What an embarrassing display by the Dallas Mavericks. Unbelievable. And so, as a result, and this is courtesy of Mark Stein, the NBA's Mike Bass says the NBA has commenced an investigation today, meaning Saturday, into the facts and circumstances surrounding the Dallas Mavericks roster decisions and game conduct with respect to last night's Chicago Bulls Mavericks game, including the motivations behind those actions. The motivation. A blatant tank. Disrespecting the integrity of the league. There's only one way to rectify this situation. Strip the protections from that pick and give it to the New York Knicks. That's it. That is it. Strip it. Give it to the Knicks, a blatant tank. I think the one that did him in was when they said, we're going to rest Josh Green for load management. I mean, make something up that's believable. Say the kid had a stomach virus. He's got like a little mud butt going on. Something. But Josh Green rest. That's when Adam Silver said, nah. We got to look into this. We got to look into this. Blasco 808 says, maybe he dropped the vase. Yeah, give him the Jaylen Brown excuse. That's a little bit more believable. So there that is. What happens with that, who knows? I don't know how strict they'll come down on him. They'll probably penalize Cuban, fine him, because it was a blatant tank. It was a blatant tank. That they should have done. I don't blame them for doing that. They're going nowhere. Making a play in certainly doesn't help them. Certainly doesn't help them keep their superstar Luka Doncic. And as Tim McMahon of ESPN has said, there are fears that the Mavs might lose Luka Doncic at some point via trade. No kidding. No surprise there. So we'll see what happens there. Shout out to Rags Morales, $2 super chat. Says RJ passing like a guard. Shut me up. Shout out to you. And how many assists did RJ finish with tonight? Not quite sure, but he did have some impressive passes out there. 3 assists for RJ tonight. 18 points. 7 of 16 shooting from the field. You want to see that. You definitely want to see that. All right, so there that is. Zay on the Discord. Zay, how you feeling?
Good, CP. How you feeling?
Good, bro. Happy Easter, man.
Happy Easter, man. Hey, man, I just want to say you have been holding the fort down for a while, right?
Yep.
Years.
Yep.
Right? You've been holding the fort down when we were bad, when we were struggling with Ron Baker out there as a starter.
Mm-hmm.
So, just shout out to you, this channel, everything that this channel's definitely been holding a lot of fans down, man. And you feel like we're growing into something, right? This season, this year is a perfect example of patience. 2 years ago, we had that round one exit. Last year we had a bad year with Julius and everything like that. And luckily, the front office didn't just blow everything up, right? I think I've been calling in for years, and I've been saying one thing: hey, let's not shuffle the deck, right? Let's keep building pieces, right? Let's not continuously shuffle the deck because that's what the old front office did. We had a bad season, then we'll go and just get rid of everybody on 1-year contracts and go find some other role players, hoping one of them strike, right? This front office, they invested in Julius. They knew what he needed as far as getting a point guard, right? And that's where the investment in Jalen came in. A lot of people thought we overpaid. It was a big argument, and they still stayed the course. Look at us now. We're in a great position. We have all our picks. We got all our players. We ain't gonna go that deep into it, right?
Yeah.
But what I would say is this: for this Cleveland Knicks game series that's about to come up, Cavs have to be damn near perfect. And I think that's where the difference is for us and them. Donovan Mitchell has to score high points because the rest of the starting lineup aren't shooters. They're not offensive guys. Garland is just as in and out as RJ, our third or fourth scoring player. You know what I'm saying? Garland is in and out as well as far as scoring. So the biggest thing they have is defense. Now, the biggest thing to where we can possibly beat that is if we go small. If we were able to go small, stretch the floor, pretty much do what Dallas did to Utah, that series. Pretty much stretch the floor to where their big men are obsolete. They're just sitting in the paint doing nothing, right? Of course, that would depend on Obi shooting the lights out the way he's been doing.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I think the past few games has been a perfect practice for Obi to get heated. Quentin Grimes, hey, as soon as you get the ball, shoot it. All right, don't get scared. Shoot it. Right, that's what we need. We need sharp shooters. We need guys to get confident. Right, the game of basketball is a lot of confidence, a lot of chemistry. Right, so I'm glad that these games, RJ was out at some point, Randall was out at some point, because that gave the young guys some sauce to be able to just play their game and be confident. So when we going into this offseason, man, I need all Knicks fans. We need to support this team, right?
Yeah.
None of the negative stuff, not looking for who's the lowest scoring man and complain about RJ, let's support this team and show this team that this is a Knicks town. We're a Knicks team. Don't be cheering for the Cavs. Don't be cheering for Mitchell, man. We want this team to feel like they have a home game when they home, right? So, I'm confident that we're gonna get out the first round. I've been arguing with other Knicks fans. I'm not even arguing with Cavs fans. I'm arguing with Knicks fans that's acting like we're gonna lose this because of Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Y'all need to grow. Yeah, y'all need to be confident in y'all team, man. The Cavs ain't got nothing on us, and I need everybody to be confident in that as well. We got the deepest bench out there, so I'm good. I'm saying Knicks in 6 as well. I'm confident in it, and I'm stamping it.
Let's go.
Anything outside of that, we'll see what's up, man. Have a good night or a good day.
Zay from Maryland, salute, man. Rate that call in the chat, man. What do you guys think about Zay's call, man? Rate that call in the chat. 1 being trash, 5 being facts. And JJ says, well, Obi's not going to get that much minutes in the playoffs. He won't because Randall's back. Yeah, that's understandable. I agree with that. However, in those limited minutes, you still want to see him being able to shoot the ball well. That's it. And as Zay said, the confidence that a guy like what he and Grimes can roll into the playoffs with, you hope that it can continue. I almost hate that the fact that they got this week off. They need it for rest. But damn, these guys are shooting the ball so well. It's like, man, you don't want to see him get cooled off there. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your boy. CP on the solo dolo, man. Knicks season finale, 47-35. How you feeling? Let's get those likes up. Hit that like button if you're in the chat. Hit that like button if you can hear me. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Share this video. The whole 9 yards. Let me get the full game highlights here cracking. While I do that, Lefty on the Discord. Lefty, how you feeling? Lefty going once. Oh, he was on a roll, man. Lefty, what happened, man? You were on a roll with this Discord stuff, man. 2 days in a row you came through. And now you're cold. Damn. All right, we got to drop Lefty off. Lefty, if he's out there, maybe he's eating his Easter dinner. We'll see what happens, man. To the phones, Michael White. What's going on?
What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. The thing is, the last playoffs we played in, Julius gets intimidated by Obi playing well. It's like when he plays well, he gets flustered easily. When he makes a mistake, it means something to him because he thinks that the crowd is going toward Obi. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that he's gotten over that, and when he comes back, that he can play competently.
Okay.
Not like he did last time. Because Obi had a good series. If Obi had been playing more, we might have won another game or so. And I think Obi's playing good, and he's kind of redeemed himself. And I'm happy for him. I knew he could do this all the time. Mm-hmm. And, but you can see the way they pass when he's in the lineup versus when Julius in the lineup doing the ISOs. I mean, you can see that we're a better offense that way.
Okay.
But Brunson has added a lot to him.
Yeah, I think Brunson has. I think you're right, man, and definitely appreciate the call, man. Brunson has. Brunson has allowed Julius to just play his game. He doesn't have to do everything. He doesn't have to be the playmaker all the time. Yeah, you want to make plays, obviously. He's a star of the team. You got to make your team better. But he doesn't have to be the point guard, the scorer, the guy to get all the stops. He had to do a lot of that over the last 2 years. And so Brunson has taken an immense amount of pressure off of Julius. Now, I don't see it with anything with the Obi Julius thing. I don't see that at all. But what Julius is going to have to do is just play better, period. I don't think he's worried about Obi in the playoffs. He's got to worry about winning his matchup with Evan Mobley, knocking down his outside shot, staying aggressive. How will his ankle feel? Can he? How much of a burst does he have? How much rust will be a factor? How much conditioning will be a factor? Remember, he hasn't done anything. I don't know what he's done since the injury, but obviously he's been off of his feet. Then he's got to jump right into playoff intensity. Physical, half-court, grind-out game. We'll see what type of conditioning he's in. So that's where Julius will have to come through. I don't, the Obi thing is, I think that's a non-factor. Non-factor. Anthony from the BX. Anthony, how you feeling?
What's going on, CP?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Happy Easter to you and everybody in the chat. I wanted to touch up on a few things. First of all, I'm terrified of Julius Randle with his temper. He's very temperamental, man. Mm-hmm. He's going to have to focus because they get him off his game. If he can focus and not worry about, them fouls and, running behind the refs, we'd be good. Josh Hart, too, man. Josh Hart lately, he's been getting a lot of texts lately, man. He kind of needs to
Hart's got to relax, bro. Hart has to relax, man.
Yeah, he's been running behind the refs, too, lately, man. I'm not okay with that. He needs to kind of calm that down and, get focused, too, man, because he's a game changer, and we need him in the game. And Zay, I'm coming after Zay, man. Battle of the fans.
Oh!
This RJ slander, we going with it. His bags has been packed since they've been trying to trade him for Donovan Mitchell. His bags is by the door. RJ, Bricklayer Barrett, if you can hear me, do the best you can. Get that trade value up. Obi is doing it. We need you to do it. You up out of here, man. Shout out to Cody Glock. He sucks, man. He's out of here. That's all I got to say, man.
Whoa. Oh, man. Anthony the BX. Okay. Wow. He kind of rocked me to sleep earlier with the call, He's talking about this guy. He's got to get it together. We need peace. We need guys to get their heads in the game. And then he goes full steam ahead at my guy R.J. Barrett. Sheesh. Happy Easter to Anthony. He can't make it up, man. And speaking of peace, boy, oh boy, did you see what happened down with the Minnesota Timberwolves bench today? Did you see what happened here? Rudy Gobert and Kyle Anderson getting into it, getting mixed up on the bench. Rudy Gobert throws a punch at slow-mo. Aren't these guys in the playoff race? What's going on? Oh, man. Where's the leadership? I didn't see Karl Anthony Towns anywhere in the mix. Where is he? Where's Karl Anthony Towns? Towns, this is your team, man. Towns sitting on the bench. Okay, let's see what Towns does. Here's Towns and Edwards watching this thing unfold here. Whoa! Okay, there it is. Oh, man. Boy, talk about unity at the wrong time. Towns and Edwards is sitting there like, okay, this is interesting. What's the score of this game anyway? Timberwolves, it's in the middle of the third quarter. They're down by 8 points. Get it together, man. You got playoffs to look forward to. Dallas losing by 13. This is probably a wrap for them. Oh, man. Very, very interesting. Shout out to Slow-Mo, man. He's from the area. I think Kyle Anderson is from the area. He's got family that watches KnicksFanTV. So shout out to Slow-Mo, man. Yeah, he's got family. One of his family members had emailed me a long time ago, and gave some compliments to the channel. Said it was related to Kyle Anderson. I mean, I can't see the guy lying about that. I mean, who would lie about being related to Kyle Anderson? You know what I mean? I thought it was a legit email. So shout out to that guy, and shout out to Slow-Mo, man. Shout out to him. Back to the Discord. Let's see if Lefty's got it together. Lefty, you're on a 2-call winning streak right now. I'm trying to get you to 3, man. What's good? Oh, man. Lefty is not winning right now. It's not going right for you, bro. It's not going right for you. So we're going to drop Lefty off because he can't get right. Dave G on the Discord. Dave, what's good, man?
What's going on, CP? How you doing?
Dave, I think you're perfect from the field when it comes to the Discord, man. Never have issues with your Discord.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with people's stuff, man. You just press buttons, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Happy Easter to you, my brother.
Yeah, same
Happy
to you,
Easter
man.
to you. I'm bent out of shape out of this one, man. I called in a couple weeks ago. I told Alex after we got our 42nd win, I was like, look, 48 wins. I think that's a good number. I think that's it. That was 6-4 at that time. I did not bookend a loss to Indiana in the last game of the year.
Yeah.
After giving up 140 points as one of those losses.
Yeah.
I'm upset, but it's all right. We locked up the 5th seed. That's what matters. I want to talk about Quentin Grimes real quick.
Let's do it.
So we've been watching him lately. I called in last year and I said I think that he might be a better version of Danny Green in his prime. Good 3-point shooter, good defender on a playoff team, help you win games. He's gonna be better than that, man.
Yes.
He's gonna be better than that.
Yes.
I don't know if he's gonna be perennial all-star caliber player, but he's gonna make some all-star teams in his tenure in the NBA. And I'm hoping it's for the Knicks. Like he's a damn good player, man. Yep. I think he can be an X factor in the playoffs, defending Donovan Mitchell, defending Darius Garland. That's what it is. The defense got to get picked up, and we can win that series in 6 games, man. Let's go, Knicks. Julius, get healthy. Let's get these playoffs rocking. Let's get MSG rocking, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Salute to Dave G on the Discord. Quentin Grimes, let's talk about it, man. 22 points, 5 of 10 shooting from downtown. Continues to shoot the cover off the ball. Quentin Grimes, if you want to go back 8 games, go back 8 games. Let's go back 10 games. 18 points per game, 53% shooting from the field, and 48% from downtown. Are you not entertained? Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen. Great stat. Great stat. I mean, he's really picked it up. He's really picked it up. He's shooting the ball well. Confidence factor. He's putting the ball on the floor. Grimes is heating up at the right time. At the right time. And he's going to have way more of a ceiling than Danny Green. And Danny Green was just a good, solid player. Good 3-and-D player, as you said. Long Island's finest. Shout out to Danny Green. But Grimes' ceiling is going to be bigger. It's going to be bigger than Green. Will he be an all-star? I don't know. Well, not so sure. But, man, if he can find that three as an outlet for the Knicks in this playoffs, boy, oh boy, I love our chances. If Grimes can knock down that three. Because the Cavs are going to give you that opportunity. So now it's on Randall and Brunson and RJ and Quick, whoever's out there. Find Grimes on the weak side. Just find him wherever he's at. Get him in that groove, man. We need it. We need it. At the right time, man. 48% from three in his last 10 games. Great job by him. And a steal. And a steal per game. So, I'm looking forward to seeing Grimes in his first playoff series. He's going to have his work cut out for him. He's going to have his work cut out for him because the Spider has not cooled off since their last matchup. He's heating up. The Spider is heating up, man. LP on the Discord. LP, what's going on? LP on the Discord. Ooh, LP's on the he's on the lefty treatment, man. This might be Lefty changing his name on the Discord, see if he has better luck. Not happening for LP right now. How about Browaha on the Discord? Are you there? Browaha. Okay, he's gone too. Okay. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. We'll take a couple more calls. I got to do the family thing in a little bit, and I got to jump on SNY with my guy Dexter Henry. Rambo from Tampa. How you feeling?
Man, happy Easter first and foremost, everybody, man.
Yes,
beautiful season. I'm actually outside right now, with my boys. Baseball season for us, so we're out here practicing, man. We got to do the family thing.
Yeah, of course, man. Good father-son moments, man. I love it.
I just wanted to call in, man. I haven't been calling in as much this year, man. First off, shout out to Edgar, because he always holds it down.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the man behind the scenes that he does so much work we don't even really know about, man. Yeah. Shout out to Manscaped. I haven't shouted out Manscaped since Christmas.
Okay.
I'm still balling, and there ain't no issues. This year, man, it has been chef's kiss, man. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Everything that we needed to happen, happened, except for RJ.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. Y'all need to get off of him. We need him to raise his stock. We need him to stay focused. Playoffs is coming. Mm-hmm. Man, shout out to all you guys. I can't wait to hear you guys in the playoffs. That's all it is, CP.
Yes, sir.
We ready.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Y'all enjoy y'all Easter, man.
You too, man. Enjoy the time out there with the little guys and enjoy it, man. Good to hear from you, Rambo from Tampa. Yeah, as he said, man, there are a lot of positives for this Knicks season. I mean, it's hard. Yes, RJ. You wanted to see RJ improve year over year. It was kind of stagnant in certain areas. There's been a regression, but development is not always linear. And so, hey, you have the playoffs. We'll see what he can do. You got the offseason for him to work on his game, and you keep it pushing from there. But he's certainly defensively and the three ball have been two areas where just he hasn't taken the next step. So he's got to work on his game, man. That's just it. One thing is for sure is that he's going to put the work in. So we'll see what translates from there. Shout out to Manscaped, as Rambo said, man. Go to manscaped.com. Use promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. The number one men's grooming tool below the waist, man. Satisfying over 3 million men worldwide. You heard Rambo give his endorsement. Cody Clark swears by it. Yours truly. I use it. Hey, man, between the Lawnmower 4.0, the beard trimmer, everything, they have you covered. They have you covered. So shout out to Manscaped. And once again, use promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. Let's take a look at the stats of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Stats of the night brought to you guys by Prize Picks. Some of the team stats here. And do I have my screen here, camera? Do we have our screen for by the numbers? Do we have it? We do have it. We do have it. Okay. So we actually do have it. 1 second here. Give me a second. Let's fade over here. Okay. Here we go. The key stats of the night, guys. Brought to you guys by Prize Picks. And couple to point out here. Let me just make some corrections real quick. Pacers shot the ball 50% from the field, 55% from downtown. Obviously, Knicks' three-point defense left a lot to be desired out there tonight. Knicks did shoot the ball 38%, 37.5% from downtown. They did win the battle of the boards, which you expected, 53-44. 19 offensive rebounds for the Knicks, so good hustle there. They did lose the assist battle, 33-29, but I still thought the ball movement was solid for the Knicks today. 15 turnovers led to 16 Pacer points. Obviously, in the playoffs, you're going to want to cut that down. Cleveland's going to be hungry. They're going to be ready. Got to cut down on that. 24 fast break points. Good job by the Knicks. I thought Obi obviously spearheaded that. Josh Hart got them out, got the ball out in front. Good job there. And then 74 points in the paint to 44 for the Pacers, man. Knicks just having their way. And obviously, it's the Pacers. So, good job there. Today's key stats, guys, it brought to you by Prize Picks. As I said, man, Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy for you guys that haven't played and want a chance to win some money while watching the game. Go to prizepicks.com. Use promo code KFTV for an instant deposit match of up to $100. And how you play Prize Picks? Very easy. You can submit a ticket in less than 3 minutes. You're just going to pick between 2 to 6 players, and you have a number of sports that you can choose from. You have the Masters on right now, final round going on right now. You can pick the Masters. You have baseball. You have basketball. You have XFL. You have all type of sports that you can choose from, and you're just going to predict whether or not that player is going to do more or less than the given stat projection that Prize Picks has outlined for that night. So here's where I went on my Prize Picks ticket today. Let's see how I did. Let's go through this. Here's when I went on Prize Picks today. I went with, in this game, I went with Emmanuel Quickley with more than 21.5 points, and I hit that. I went with Obi Toppin with more than 15.5 points. I hit that. Obi had 26. Quickly had 30. I went with, in the Warriors versus Trailblazers game, I went with Chef Curry with less than 28.5 points. With Portland being so bad, I expected a big-time blowout for Golden State, who needed this game. And we're getting that. We are getting just that. Right now, the Warriors are... Where are we with this game? Let me see here. What's the score of this game? Can't even find it. Warriors, Trailblazers. Let's see. Right now, this game is 10 minutes to go in the fourth. The Warriors are up 120-75. So they're damn near up by 50. So you won't see the Chef in this game, and I will have that one to add to the list. So that's number 3 that I got on the day. I also went with Anthony Edwards in this game where Rudy Gobert decided to punch his own teammate. I went with Anthony Edwards here with more than 25.5 points. Pelicans and Timberwolves are in the third quarter, 2-point game. So I'm alive and well in this one. We need Ant-Man to deliver to get some cash here. So come on, Ant-Man. Let's go. We believe in you. Don't worry about Gobert. And then also I went with the Cavs decided to play Evan Mobley and Jared Allen in this game. They want to get into a rhythm, according to Coach Bickerstaff. I went with Evan Mobley with more than 12.5 points with Cleveland playing Charlotte. But he only finished with 6, so I didn't get that one. Not sure how much he played in this game. Doesn't really matter. So I think I have a good chance of getting 4 out of 5 today on Prize Picks and coming away with some cash, man. But for you people at home, play to win. Well, play responsibly, man. Go to prizepicks.com and use promo code KFTV for an instant deposit match of up to $100. All right, we'll take a couple more on the Discord before we wrap. Let's see if these guys are ready, man. LP, are you ready? LP on the Discord. Okay, we don't have LP. Let's try Browaha again on the Discord. Browaha, unmute your mic. Bro. All right.
How about now? You can hear me now?
Loud and clear, man. Loud and clear. What's going on, man? What happened before, bro?
Man?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm doing good. What's good?
There you go.
Yeah.
So just a real quick couple things. I know it's rapid fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how Gobert he punched Kyle Anderson and just started backpedaling? Imagine being 7'1", making $38 million, sucker punching somebody and backpedaling like that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And also, I got a question for you. Does Quentin Grimes give you John Starks vibes, or is that just me?
No, because Starks was a much more erratic shooter.
Ooh.
You know.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, but Starks had that same killer instinct, that same clutch, just like soothing calmness. He could hit a 3-pointer whenever he wanted. It was always like money with him.
Yeah.
I mean, except when it mattered the most in the playoffs. I'm still sore about that in the 90s, but
yeah. Yeah, nah. Well, Starks was he was an emotional player, which we loved, but he was more of an erratic shooter, you know.
That's fair.
But I think Grimes can be a pure shooter. You know, I think Grimes can be a pure shooter, and I think his ceiling is yet to be determined, man. We're very much looking forward to seeing what Quentin Grimes looks like as the years progress, because he's not going anywhere.
It's exciting, man. But anyway, shout out to our boys, 82 games in the bag.
Yeah.
47, we were hoping 48, 50, but it's all good. It's all love.
Yeah.
These boys play their heart out for us every day, and I'm just really excited for these playoffs, man. We're going to take these Cavs out. Let's sure go. Of it.
Okay, man. Appreciate it, man. Definitely call in. Good to hear from you, bro.
Have a good afternoon.
All right, man. You too, man. Oh, man. Let's see, man. Shout out to JD for sending me this. So on top of the Rudy Gobert slow-mo saga, you had Jaden McDaniels deciding to jump in the mix and injuring his hand by punching something in the tunnel in this Timberwolves-Pelicans game. So boy, oh boy, the Timberwolves are absolutely unraveling in the middle of a game that they're right in the middle of. And now he breaks his hand or hurts it. Oh, man, what the Amari Stoudemire are we doing here, Timberwolves? Mike Conley's like, man, I want to play competitive basketball, but sheesh, these guys ain't it. Man's pulled an Amari Stoudemire in the middle of the game. Get it together, Timberwolves, man. Whoa. James Harris on the Discord. How you feeling?
Hey, CP. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you, man. What's going on?
So I am a very excited Knicks fan right now.
Okay.
I do believe the Knicks will win in 6, the first round. And then also, I'm just very excited for next year as well. I believe the Knicks will go to the playoffs again.
Okay.
I believe Brunson will be an all-star. I believe Quickly will improve. Grimes will improve. I think Hartenstein will improve. And I think we're going to have a very improved roster next year. And I'm just a very excited Knicks fan.
Okay.
All positive things for me right now. I'm just very happy.
Hey, I believe it, man. You already skipped past everything and brought us into the postseason next year. So, my man James jumped all the way out the window and then another window. So there that is. He put the whole next season into fruition. So we're going to playoffs next year too. Hey man, one step at a time, $20 super chat from Chris. Said, thanks for getting me through my work shift. By the way, Knicks in 6. Yeah, we got you, Chris, man. We got you, man. Appreciate it. $20 super chat from my guy Tom from Huntington. He says, salute and happy Easter. Can't wait for the playoffs. Shout out to Manscaped, and hopefully Dallas gets the karma they deserve. Let's go Knicks. Best show for the people by the people, man. Salute to Tom. Always rocking with us heavy, man. Appreciate Tom's support. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Okay, shout out to Ryan Animal Chuck D. $10 super chat. A standing ovation. Knicks Nation. 47-35 for the Knicks and KFTV. Reduce the slander for today. Let us all enjoy basketball in April. Always remember 17-65 we had just 3 years ago. Oh, yeah. Definitely. What else we got here? What else? Let me check the phones. See who else we got here. Who we got here, Edgar? Who we got? Okay, we're going to wait for Edgar to screen that call. Got a couple more minutes here that we can rock with the people. Season over 47-35. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Knicks did make a roster move, man. Yeah. The Knicks made a roster move today. No, it's not that one. There was a weird Carmelo rumor going around. I'm not sure. It was just weird. I'm not even going to touch further on it. But yeah, people DMing us, emailing us, hey, is this true? Is Carmelo coming back? No, Carmelo's not coming back. Whoever made that rumor up is just bored, I guess. But they did sign Isaiah Roby to a contract and to the roster. And Roby's averaged 7 points, 4 boards in 151 games with the OKC and the Spurs. And according to our guy Fred Katz of The Athletic, he's getting $400,000 to sign on here. And then next year, he won't be on the playoff roster or anything like that. He's not playing in the playoffs or anything like that. This is just a pickup, basically a tryout for next year. He's got a non-guaranteed deal for next year. And so, look, this is a training camp evaluation, off-season training camp evaluation for next year. So it's a good pickup. Good pickup. You see what he has. See what he can do. And you go from there. It's a good pickup. Good scrap heap pickup by them. Got a chance to see him a couple times against the Knicks, especially when he was with OKC. Not bad for a day's work, right? You get $400,000 just to sign your name on the dotted line. Not a bad payday, man. So, yeah, CM says it's a favor for the agent so he remembers his clients. Hey, that's all part of the game. Definitely all part of the game. So, salute to Isaiah Roby. And if you're listening, feel free to drop a super chat in there. $400,000. Good job by him, man. Okay. LP, we're going to try you one last time, man. It's third time the charm for LP on the Discord. LP going once. LP going once. Going twice. Oh,
TP?
Oh, we got him. At the buzzer, man. Hello? Oh, we lost him again. Hang on. LP, are you there? We got you. We had you, bro. What's going on?
Yo, CP.
Yeah, you here, man. Go ahead. Rapid fire, because we don't know how much longer we're going to have you. Go ahead.
Man? Hey, man, what's good? I'm trying this Discord thing for the first time, man. It keeps hanging me up, but
okay.
Nah, man, I'm just excited. This is the cat from Austin calling. I'm just excited that we're in the playoffs and that we're moving forward. I would like to have won today, but we didn't win, but It's all good, man. I just wanted to call in. I ain't called in a minute.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
And no doubt, CP, man. Hey, CP, man, let me know about the Austin thing if you still need some info with that.
Appreciate it. Man, I went out there like 2 weeks ago, man.
Man, you never contacted me, man. You never reached out to me, but
yeah, man, you late, man. Good. You late, but yeah, good city though, good food, good city, man. Appreciate it.
Nah, I got you, CP, man. Yeah. I'll catch up with you.
Appreciate it, man. Good city, good food. Maybe you'll catch me at a South by Southwest sometime, man. Yeah. Shout out to Austin. It's a nice city to check out. And salute to LP, man. My guy was trying tirelessly to get on the Discord just to say what up. So there that is. Salute to LP, man. Okay. Who are we going to close the show out with? Let's go to LadyDMS. Or is this LadyDMS? Is this LadyDMS or LadyDMS? Hello?
LadyDMS is fine. How are you, sir?
Hey, how are you? How are you? We get a female caller, man. How you doing?
All right. I am so stoked about the Knicks. I'm so happy about this team. They're amazing. And I just wanted to ask you two quick questions. How far? I know a lot of people saying they're good, but not good enough yet to go to the all the way to the playoffs and possibly win it, considering some teams from the West. But do you think they can be a dark horse and surprise everybody? And secondly, do you think Randall is too much of a loose cannon? Does he bring the team's momentum down when he goes through his emotions? What are your thoughts on those things?
I think having to play, if they get past Cleveland, having to play the Bucks in the second round is tough. I don't see them getting past Milwaukee in the second round. I think they would have been a better chance dark horse if, let's say, they got to 6th seed and maybe got past Philadelphia. Not saying they would be easier to get past Philadelphia, but you're looking at Philly, Boston, better matchups. I don't think they can handle the Bucks, but they can certainly beat the Cavs.
Do you think it's the momentum?
Yes.
Do you think it's the defense momentum?
Yeah. Your question is, do the Knicks have momentum?
Do you think that the reason why they may not be able to go all the way through is because they got to strengthen their momentum? Like, it seems like around the third quarter, that's when they lose the momentum if they do. And just in terms of consistency, to even though they are running deep, but what are the reasons that you think that they can't hang with the Bucks and teams like that?
Because they're not good enough. Their defense isn't nearly good enough. You got to play championship quality defense if you're gonna make a strong run. You got to play championship caliber defense. And then I just think there's other teams that have better talent. I think the Bucks. I look at the Celtics. I think even the Sixers, even with like Embiid and Harden, I think that's a very tough matchup, man.
What about Randall? How do you feel about his impact on the team? Thank goodness they have a lot of stars actually, but we know he can drop a lot of buckets and get some high points. I think he was at 57 at one point. But in terms of how he impacts the rest of the team on a regular, like when he gets emotional, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, we haven't seen it in the playoffs yet, right? So let's give him some grace. We give him a clean slate. First and foremost, what's most important is not his emotions, but is his ankle. His ankle, his conditioning, will he be ready, his rhythm, his timing. Those are going to be the most important things as he steps into playoff intensity. Remember now, the intensity is going to be ratcheted up. And so we're going to have to see how he makes those adjustments. I'm not so much worried about the emotional side of things because we haven't even gotten into the series yet. But I'm more so worried about is how ready he will be to jump in game one and contribute. Obviously, yes. You want to see him control his emotions, and a caller made a point a couple calls back. Josh Hart's got to relax a little bit too. You don't want to see him, checking out in a playoff game. But
you're absolutely right. I do wish him the best to heal and be able to jump back in. I just noticed though when he sat down to heal that the excitement, the teamwork, the execution was like electric. Like they really just burned it.
Yeah, I mean, look, when your stars are out, and appreciate the call, I definitely appreciate you calling in first time. Call back anytime. When your stars are out, the ball's always going to move a lot better. But in the playoffs, your stars are the ones that deliver for you. The stars are the ones that are going to have to take on the bulk of the workload and deliver, score, play, make, everything. And especially if Cleveland looks to take the ball out of Brunson's hands, you're going to need a guy. You're going to go to your second best shot creator, and that's Julius, to get you buckets. Remember, these teams have seen each other already. They've seen each other 4 times. There's only so many plays the Knicks have in their bag. There's only so many plays that Cleveland has in their bag. A lot of these sets in the NBA, they're going to start with some pick and roll action, whether it's at the side, at the top of the key, and you're going to make your perimeter players make plays. And so when the playoffs come, this is when you have to go to your stars, especially when it grinds to a half-court game. And when each team knows each other and all the adjustments are out the window, it's going to be mano y mano. Can you stop Brunson from cooking? Can you stop Donovan Mitchell from cooking? Who's going to get the mismatch? Are we going to try to get Brunson isolated, get a Okoro off him, get him isolated on a lesser quality, get him isolated on a Garland? Can we get RJ or Julius isolated on a Garland so that they can go to work on their mismatch? Will the Cavs look to get Jalen Brunson in some pick and roll action so that they can take advantage there? That's where they're looking to where each team is going to look to find and exploit. That's what they're going to look to exploit. It's mano-a-mano time. It's stars time. It's money time. This is why with Brunson here, this is why I love this team's chances, and this is why I'm also very curious to see what Julius is going to do. His second playoff series and coming off of an ankle injury. Hey, this is it. This is it, man. But nevertheless, as we wrap up this Knicks season, this regular season, great job. That's the two words I have for them. Great job. Great job. Great job by the players. Great job by the front office. Great job by Thibs. 47 wins. Great job. And so now it begins. And this week we're going to have an action-packed KnicksFanTV. I'm planning content every single day. So make sure that your notifications are on, and also make sure that you guys have signed up for the mailing list, man. Very important, because sometimes YouTube is not giving you notifications. All these social media platforms, from YouTube to Twitter to Instagram, all they want to do is throttle down engagement so that you pay to tap into your audience. Your audience on these platforms are for rent. This is why the mailing list is very important. We need your email contacts. No, not to send you love letters and Christmas cards, but to keep you updated on the content, to keep you updated on the events, because you're going to have your email. Ultimately, we're going to do text messaging services because we can't rely on these social media platforms to get the word out to our people, because all they want to do is bleed your pockets for advertising money and throttle down your engagement. So make sure that, yes, put on your notification bell, but sign up for the mailing list. The link is in the video description. It takes you 2 seconds. 2 seconds. We're not going to spam you with anything. We're going to send you KFTV relevant content. We're not going to sell you information. We don't do any of that. It's to keep the community organized and together. That's what we're doing it for. And the articles. And, make sure you guys go to KnicksFanTV.com, man. We got a great team. Fire articles coming out as we get ready for a big series, man. So great show, all the mods, great show, Chuck, great show, TM. Oh, I told Edgar I was gonna get him some action in here. Edgar, jump in here, man. Hang on. Edgar, give me some quick give me some quick thoughts on the season, man. I told you I was gonna give you some airtime, man.
Oh, let's go. First of all, shout out to you for doing it solo today. Of course, you did a hell of a job, solo dolo, as always. Appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to the chat and Knicks Nation. I thought it was a great season. I thought the team absolutely exceeded expectations. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say this: look, all season long, all summer long, we've heard the team couldn't do this. Jalen Brunson couldn't be a star. Julius Randle was never going to go back to COVID Randle. He can't play in front of fans. The young core is not good enough to play, meaningful basketball. We've heard it all, right? And every single step of the way this season, this team has standed there and they've delivered, right? Mm-hmm. They've slayed every single narrative that's been put in front of them, and they've delivered. So now they have the biggest narrative of them all, the playoffs. So now I need this team to come out focused and deliver.
Let's go.
And the lights are the brightest. And look, they got Donovan Mitchell. All right. They got Darius Garland. Okay. It doesn't matter. I don't care who's in front of us. We got to come out and battle and make them feel us, because we're a team with good players, just like they have good players. Mm-hmm. So we got to come out with confidence and play our hearts out, and it don't matter. The players who were here from the COVID season that played against the Hawks, they have to remember that series and take pride and passion and say, you know what, we're gonna make up for that. We're not gonna come out. We're not gonna shy away. We're not going to play, soft. We're going to make you earn everything from the get-go, and we're gonna beat you. That's it. I have full confidence in this team. Why not? They've been proving people wrong all season. Why not prove them wrong one more time, right?
Yeah.
Come out and lay it down on the Cavs.
There it is, man. Appreciate it, man. Enjoy the rest of the day, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Happy Easter.
You too, man. You too. KFTV Edgar in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And there you have it. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Once again, make sure that you support our sponsors, man. Go to manscaped.com. Use promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. And go to prizepicks.com. Use promo code KFTV for an instant deposit match of up to $100. Shout out Shane Mack from New Jersey. Shane Mack, salute, man. Says, what's up, CP? Was at the game, getting playoff ready, going to game 3. Let's go. Knicks in 6. Salute to Shane. Salute to Chris. Salute to Chuck D. Salute to Jean Rambo. And salute to all our friends across the pond that were able to catch this show live. We're going to be doing a lot of early live streams this week to make sure you guys can get involved in all the action. When we do Q&As, if you guys have questions, make sure that you sign up for the Discord. Get everything prepared, because we are going to have you prepared, ready to go for the playoffs, man. So enjoy the rest of the day with the family, man. Whatever you guys do on this Easter, man. Enjoy the Sundays. Stay healthy, stay blessed. See you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.